Hi guys, so your mini lesson for today, you're going to learn how to use the CRAAP method, which is something we're going to use to evaluate our sources. I'm going to go over this with you, and then you're going to practice with your article of the week. So you're going to be able to practice your research and writing skills by completing the article of the week number 4, focusing on evaluating the article using the CRAAP method. So what is the CRAAP method? Well, it is a system we're going to use to evaluate our sources. So like the talk page on Wikipedia. However, the Wikipedia pages are the only pages that have that talk page. This method, the CRAAP method, is something you can use for any website that you find. Remember, we need to evaluate our sources so they know that they are trustworthy, and so that we can avoid plagiarism. So we don't take information that isn't ours without giving credit. So what is the CRAAP method? Well, CRAAP is an acronym, stands for different criteria. So what I want you to think about, right, is that you don't want to choose crap or trash, right, when you're choosing sources. You want to choose good sources that are valuable. So each letter stands for something different. So C, currency. When was it published? Is it published within 5 years of today? So we're in 2020. We want to look for sources within from 2015 onward. The R is relevant. So is it connected to your topic? Is it at your grade level? If it's too hard for you, don't use it. Pick something that you can understand. The first A is authority, right? So who wrote it? Who published it? Are they credible? Are they trustworthy? So we want to look for websites that end in things like .edu, that means it's educational, .gov, which means it's government, .org, which means it's an organization, or .net, which means it is a network. We want to avoid sites like .com, right? Because those usually aren't as strong and they might be trying to sell us something. Second A stands for accuracy. So can you find another source to back up what's there? Remember when we were using Wikipedia, we went into the references and could find other sources. You can do that process here. And finally, purpose. So what was this source written for? Again, if you see a lot of ads, they might be trying to sell you something and you want to avoid that. Just a couple notes over here. Just like we were evaluating our sources before on Wikipedia, you may not use every single piece of criteria here. You want to go with the strongest indicator. So for example, if you find a source that was published within 5 years, but you can't check off any of these other boxes, it might not be the best source. But if you can find a source that ends with one of these authoritative web addresses, right, .edu, .gov, if you can back it up with another source, right, even if it maybe wasn't published in the last 5 years, that is a better source than something that was published recently but may be filled with trash. So you, again, you'll get better at this by practicing, but you want to go for the strongest indicators of trustworthiness. If you don't use all of these criteria, that is okay. You're going to see this chart for the rest of time on all of your assignments, so you're going to get really good at using it. So now that you've watched the mini lesson, you guys are going to do your independent work. You're going to work on the article of the week number 4, focusing on actually practicing evaluating the article using the CRAAP method. If you still have questions or this doesn't make sense to you, please come to office hours and I can help you out.